Hello the internet! It is Saturday the 22nd of May 2021 and welcome back to the channel. Wee woo ah. You know what's going on. Down, 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 down. Then a little up, then a little down, then a little up, then a little down, then a little down, down, down. Question is twofold. Why and what have you done with the down? Now, before we move too deep into this, I want to make it 100% clear. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know much about finances. I don't know much about advising. So this information I give you should not be regarded as any financial advice. It should be regarded more as advice coming from someone who's not a financial advisor. And this advice is not financially orientated. It's just my recommendations. That's all this should be looked at. I hope you understand, not financial advice. Got to clarify that 100-fold because I'm not a financial advisor. You know that about me. I'm not. Since when did I go and study finances? Never. So therefore, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Bam. This week, so Bitcoin got close to 70 grand. This morning I'm looking $36,000. We're going to call it 36.8. If we actually go over to the chart here, I actually haven't said hello to the chat yet. Hello to Lil Log. Lil Log. Okay, Lil Log's in the house. G'day, Lil Log. Tim Arskog's in the house. And myself saying hello the internet there in a morning style. Hello, welcome, hello, good to see you. This is going to be a little stream. Look, the other thing is, I don't have the answers here, right? I definitely don't have the answers here. Oh, you know what? It's doing this. Hold on one second. That's weird how that's doing that still. I don't have the answers here. I don't pretend to have the answers. However, I do have a few suggestions. So this stream should be looked at like, okay, well, this guy sees what's happening, doesn't really understand why it's happening. I don't pretend to understand why it's happening. I want to learn why it's happening. So let's have a little look-ski at the chart ski. Bitcoin today on CoinMarketCap. If we hit this, oh crikey, 37. Okay, so we're going down to 37, almost 37 even. Let's take a look at the 7-day chart. This will probably give us more of an indicator. So we haven't. Okay, so look down here. Now I heard reports of less than this. Says 31,000 at its peak of lowness, at its trough, 31,000. But I heard less than that. I heard 28. What you got to remember is all exchanges might list their. There might be a slight discrepancy between exchanges. So this is CoinMarketCap showing us that the lowest we went down was 31,000. And now it looks like overnight we went down to 35 and now we're sort of trending slightly back up. So the question is, what to do? What do you do at this point? What do you do? My recommendation, again, not financial advice, but my recommendation is this is a chance to slide into the market. If you've ever thought, man, wouldn't mind nabbing a little Bitcoin, wouldn't mind getting on that cryptocurrency wagon, this would be the time that you could do that. Realistically, you're not gonna, well, I don't think you're gonna see it any lower than what it is. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know why this happens, right? But if you are thinking, hey man, I got a little extra funding come my way, or I've managed to scrape together some extra cash, I'm going to dump it on Bitcoin because it's at a low. Don't do that if you're thinking short term. If you're thinking, man, I'll be able to earn a bucket load in the short term. No. This could be another 6, 7, 8 months until we get back up to the 60,000. So you got to think about that. Now, this whole plummeting of the value of Bitcoin has raised a question in my mind that I'd like to pose here. And if nobody answers it live, which looks like the case, considering we only have 2 people watching this stream and one of them's me in my browser to make sure that it's working. Thanks, YouTube. Awesome stuff. I love how the exposure happens on YouTube. It's brilliant, hey? Of 23,000 subscribers, one person has come across here. Unbelievable. But that's another story. But here's the thing. The question is, and this is good for a rerun. If anyone's watching the replay, you can answer it, hopefully. If the value of Bitcoin continues to drop, so we're seeing, what are we seeing? 36,000 now. If it keeps going down from 36,000, let's say we go past this low of 31, gets down to 25,000, 20,000. Let's say it keeps going 10,000, 8,000, 6,000, 5,000, and all the while, people that I've just kind of recommended get in, right? You might say, well, it's not many people. Still the idea of a decentralized cryptocurrency isn't everybody's cup of tea. But the lower the price gets, the more you're gonna see people go, oh, okay, yeah, well maybe I'll chuck a grand on that. It's only worth $6,000 right now. I'll get a sixth of a coin, right? And the idea behind that might be, well, if it does go to 200 grand a coin, whatever, then all of a sudden they've cashed in. Now that's the proposition. If that happens, what does that do to Bitcoin? In my mind, because there's a finite supply, 21 mil in totes, and they say that there's at least 4 or 5 mil missing because of the initial phase where people were given Bitcoin and went, whatever, and they lost it. They have a wallet, they don't have the keys to anymore, they lost it. So this is missing in action. I think they've mined 18 mil so far, and there's not many left, right? So if it goes super, super low and every Tom, Dick, and Harry buys in, does that jack the price, or does that jack the value of Bitcoin straight back up? And therefore, because it's becoming more and more scarce, because we're nearing that 21 mil cap, does that mean that the value is going to rocket back up? That's the question I have, I guess. It gets so low in price, people go, well, whatever, we'll kick in. Who cares? Who cares if nothing happens? I kicked in $100. I don't care what happens. I just kicked it in. Doesn't matter. I'll wait 20 years, that kind of thing. Well, then if everybody does that, all of a sudden you've bought the market out. There's no more left, right? No one, and people are mining it, but mining it relatively slow because they have the process. So they suddenly there's none left. What does that do to the value? In my mind, that jacks the value right up because it becomes scarce. You can't get it. Yay, nay? I don't know. Like, maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way. Maybe I don't have any concept of this at all. But what determines the value of something? What someone's willing to pay for it. So at the moment, when Bitcoin drops down to 20,000, 29,000, the value is less because people have said, well, this is the value we're putting on this. We're selling out. We don't want it. Then suddenly everybody starts buying back up. Damn, we getting our pockets filled. Okay. And then suddenly, dude, there's no more of that stuff that we didn't even know what it was. Can't get it? No, it's all gone. Value goes back up. At that point, you would be thanking yourselves if you did smash a little on it right now, given that it's so low, right? That would be the time for you to go, all right, let's do this. Let's chuck a few bucks down. Again, not financial advice. Not financial advice, just advice. The question of this stream title, who brought the dip? It's a bit tongue-in-cheek because the idea is buy the dip. So I'm asking who did buy the dip. I put a little extra aside on the dip. But the question, I know I've spelt it wrong, who brought the dip is also an important question. Why did this happen? I don't know. Maybe somebody in the rerun can answer, but what happened here? Go back out on the chart. Go back out to a year. Why have we seen a constant upswing with downs? You know, it's they call this. We did a bit of research on this chart. I can't recall the name of it. Wyckoff, Wikioff. Actually, that starts here. This chart apparently fits a pattern that's a known pattern in terms of charting and cryptographies. And it's supposed to be a bit of a warning, I suppose, that mainstream adoption of cryptocurrencies, and in this instance, Bitcoin, is here. And they're talking, like I've been hearing on other streams and in other videos, that this was a joint effort between a certain bunch of people, or let's call them vested interests, that have bought and sold to frighten the market, to bring it down to a point where everybody can get in, or mainly the wallets, the big wallets, can get in at the base level again. So if you look at the chart here, the last time we saw a price of 37,000, aside from this dip here, last time we've seen that goes back to 2020, goes back to earlier this year. So if you were considering getting in at the beginning of this year and you dilly-dallied around, and then it pumped up to 70, I mean, we got up 70 grand at one point, right? I think 70 grand was where the high was, or close to 69 grand or something. CoinMarketCap's reporting 63 as the high. If you missed out on that opportunity, that's what they're saying, that they've manipulated the market to get it back there. And then apparently we're going to see a whole bunch of whales go giddy up and get in on a low price. We don't know. I mean, how long is that going to happen? How long is that going to take to happen? I mean, we've been steadily heading down since May 9. Bam, 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 bam. May 13, May 15, May 18, May 20. And overnight, it's just gone even further down. I do have a video here I want to look at, though. I got a... This is from last night, actually. This is from a channel called Alex Becker's channel. Alex Becker's channel. That's kind of a bit of a twist. It's called Leak Whales Dump Bitcoin. Actually urgent. I want to see what this guy's got to say about the whales dumping their coin, and see if we can shed any light onto the subject.
All right, guys, let's talk about this. Really quick video, no jokes, because people are losing their mind over this post, this 4chan post right here.
Okay,
they're saying
4chan.
Bitcoin's going to 25K. And look, I'm not saying it's not going to 25K, but I'm making this video because you got to know how to think, because you're going to get played if you don't understand how to play this game of chess.
A game of chess. So this is calculated then. Calculated chess. Okay. Alex, I like what you're saying, dude. I've never seen this guy before. I like his content. I like his delivery method thus far. What you got for us, boy?
So let's look at this really quickly.
No.
Because I don't think this is true, but the thought exercise that we're going to do right here is going to be super helpful to you. And the lack of foresight I see in people to actually think 3 or 4 steps ahead is quite bad if you want to catch what whales are going to do and you want to see how people think in this market.
Okay, and that's what you do in chess. You think 3 to 4, 5 steps ahead, right? Okay. I'll just read this out to you. I don't know if he's going to read it, but this is the post on 4chan by Anonymous. Insider again, long day. I'm on approximately 2 hours of sleep. A lot has happened, which I cannot discuss here, but here's what I can tell you. By the way, you should take this with a grain of salt, right? This could just be a big scam, big hoax. Right now, we're going to short on Bitcoin. 25K is the current target. We're still trying to knock a certain player out, and not Tom Brady. So this is what they're saying. This is like a concerted effort, let's say, between a bunch of individuals or conglomerates. This time I cannot give you the exact time frame of the sell-off, but things will start getting interesting around 7 a.m. UTC. Expect a gradual drop to 35K in a triangle pattern before things really start to go downhill. Bobo on the Twitter handle at midnight for further verification. Okay.
Need to know how people think. And if you're new to crypto or you're new to how people fiducial each other, you need to think about this. Okay, so let's look at the situation right here. We had, and just an FYI, I posted this all on Twitter a while ago. If you want to see what I'm thinking way before when I make these videos, you should follow me at ZSS Becker. Overall, the trolling is just hilarious. That's really why you should follow me there. But if you want to see stuff earlier, follow me there because it's easier for me to tweet than make a YouTube video, obviously. And for all intents and purposes, let's imagine this is true right here. Okay, so let's use our damn heads for 2 seconds. So this first post right here, I'm sure everybody's seen it. Basically, this guy posted exactly when there was going to be that dump to 30K.
So this one says, hey guys, insider here. For those of you that are not, and by the way, this could be the same person or it might not be. For those of you that are not busy, Momo or Bobo LARPing and paying attention, there will be another announcement from China soon. China called it. Picture is semi-related. I can't tell you guys what firm I work for, but it's massive and it's working with the PRC. The purpose of today's press release alongside all the FUD posting is to get Bitcoin as low as it can before 7 a.m. Firstly, there will be a coordinated sell-off to drop the prices below a certain threshold and liquidate one certain stakeholder. I cannot outright say who it is, but he bought a lot at the dip and he was partly responsible for it. Once liquidated, the plan is then to buy up all the reserves and essentially leave him bankrupted. If you guys want to get rich, grab some coffee and watch for the big dip. Once it happens, things are going to green really fast. We project 70K. That is all. I mean, if this is true, what I said before about getting in, this is the time to get in. NFA.
He released that they're working with China. Everybody's seen this, and it went down, went absolutely nuts. And everybody was pointing out this post because he predicted the exact time, the drop, everything. So let's imagine this is true. Why would whales post this? Why would someone who is a whale post this information?
Good question.
For the first time. Well, basically because no one was going to read this. This thing got zero attention until after the matter. So it was completely safe to post this information. And again, let's imagine, for all intents and purposes, this is true. It was completely safe to post this information because no one's going to read this. They're just going to see another conspiracy theory, bogus thing. So posting this was harmless, and it was in fact a move for the next move. Why would you post this? So that after the fact, you can go and start spreading this in the media, you can start spreading this through social media, and you can start having this as ammunition to make people behave the way you want them next time. Okay, everybody thought last time they were getting super bullish and they thought we were going to go to 38K and bounce.
The thing is, I see what he's saying. The thing is, this did happen, but not exactly as this guy predicted. So that's to be noted as well.
So what happened? The exact opposite of what everybody thought. We went to 38K and plummeted the 30K. So, and how did people lose money? You have to think about this because you have to understand what whales do, or what smart traders do, is they make people take shorts when they're going to go long, or when the market's going to go long, and they make people go long when they're going to take shorts. Everybody wants super long and use leverage to bet that 38K was the low and we'd bounce back up. That's exactly what I thought was going to happen. The entire market thought that would happen, and no one was reading this. So what happened? They liquidated all the longs, made so much money. They liquidated the longs, it went down, they bought at 30K, bounced back up to where it is right now. So now they have this post right here.
And now bounce back down. Let's not forget that.
The same person posting, and they know people are going to watch it. So what do you think they think people are going to do that read this, that believe this stuff right here? What do you think the market's going to do? Because they think the market's idiots. In fact,
they're going to buy the dip.
In fact, the market is idiots. They just made a ton of money nuking all the Dogecoin idiots and the people that were overly bullish. So what do you think they're going to think people are going to do? They're going to think people are going to short. Why would they post this again right here? They're going to post this right here to make people do what they want them to do. Okay? There's no way if they were doing the opposite, they'd let this get spread on social media and the media. There's no way they'd let this trend. So right here, this post right here says long day and approximately 2 hours of sleep. We're going to short Bitcoin. 25K is the current target. It's going to start at 7 a.m. UTC and gradually drop to 35K. So if you were the whale who posted this, controlling this, what would you think people would do? What are people going to do? It is going to drop to 35K, and then people are going to take mega shorts that it's going to go to 30,000. That's what people will do. Okay, that's what the market is thinking right now. The market thinks we're going to dip again, and they think we're going to go down to 35K. And then they think we're going to go to 30,000. So if you're a whale and you want to make maximum gains, how are you going to make maximum gains? Are you going to do it by doing what everybody else in the market is doing? If everybody shorts and you short too, you don't make any money, and everybody else makes tons of money. You have to understand crypto, whales and people make money when other people lose money. All trading is money being exchanged to people, okay? And so when something goes down and people make money on the shorts, it means the people that were long lost money. And when something goes...
David Pretty Bread, how you doing, man? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the chat. It's just you and me here, man. But it's nice to have you here with me. And Chadsky, g'day, Chad. How you doing, man? Chad and David. How you doing, folks? It's just the three of us. Taking a little look here at the dip. What happened? Why did it happen? And what are you doing about it, if anything? Chad and David, are you doing anything about this? Are you buying in? Again, you know me, I'm not a financial advisor, so take this as you will. But at this particular point, are you buying in on Bitcoin? Are you getting in? Are you doing it? I'm not too sure really what else I could say, but this is a low and it will go back up. So we're just trying to learn a little about why it happened.
Up against the shorts, that means the people that bet on the shorts, they lost money, and the people that went long made money. So in order to extract money from the people that are short or make the max amount of gains, they need to get people to go short, and then they go hyper long. That's how you make money. It's a fiducial. It's a fidazzle. They got to get people to think it's going this way, then do the opposite. So
and just on that note, what he's saying there about how they make money on these trades, I don't really do that. And my not financial advice would be not to do that. My thought patterns here are get in at a price that suits you and then hold that crap. They call it hodling, hold on for dear life. It's not actually what it stands for. Apparently it was a typo. It's supposed to be hold. Hodl that as long as you can. Look long term. I'm looking for 10 years from now. I'm not looking to make money today or tomorrow. I'm looking for 10 years from now. I'm looking to set myself up for later. Truth be told, I want to buy a Cybertruck. And by the time that comes to Australia, it's going to be at least 2 years, right? 2 to 3 years. Cybertruck and a Cyberlander. If I can do that with Bitcoin, giddy up.
For example, if everybody thought the market was going to 30K, everybody would have dumped before them, and they would have been stuck up here and had to be selling at 30K or have to wait for it to go back up. Then they'd be in a bad position. Okay, so if everybody's short right now...
Chatsky, I also prefer long-term. Yeah. Long-term is... It's like a safer, less strenuous, less taxing on yourself method of earning. Tesla isn't going to accept Bitcoin anymore. At this particular point, they're not accepting payments in Bitcoin. They've held off on that. They haven't said that they've ruled it out entirely, but they have said that they're stopping it for the meantime. But that's not what I was saying. Like I wasn't actually meaning I'm going to buy it with Bitcoin. I'm going to use the gains that I've got from Bitcoin to be able to afford it, because obviously I'd convert it back to USD and then to Aussie dollars. But yeah. Strange time we're living in, right? Strange time. And let me say this too. All of my digital assets, all of my cryptocurrency has literally come from streaming on DLive. I know we're on YouTube right now, but I thank DLive for getting me in on the base level with Lino, not a cryptocurrency, an in-app currency that didn't work, and then BTT and the Tron network. That's been my route in here. That's how I have my portfolio, which I have now, which I'm very, very thankful for. Like I wouldn't be here now looking at this overnight drop to 30K on Bitcoin. I wouldn't even know what that meant if I hadn't started streaming on DLive. DLive has been incredible for that, like an incredible opportunity and an incredible financial starting point, like a jumping off point for me to get in. As it stands to date, I've probably put about $3,000 of my own money into cryptocurrency. The rest is all from DLive, which is insane, incredible.
But he believes it's going to go short, and they go short too. They're not going to make maximum gains. That's not how it works. So why would you put this information out on the marketplace? What I would think...
David, I spent €300 in September 2019. That's all I was willing to lose. €300. What did you buy in September 2019? So, dude, that was a good time to get. Did you buy Bitcoin? Did you spend €300 on Bitcoin in September 2019? That was a good buy, dude. Hey, happy Canadian. Hello, my friend. Hello, Jeffrey. How you doing, man? Nice to see you, buddy. Nice to see you. Nice to know you. David, dude, congrats on that purchase. If you did you put it 100% in Bitcoin, or did you? They say you should do, of your portfolio, 80% should be Bitcoin, 10% Ethereum, and then 10% altcoins or shitcoins. That's kind of what I've got. I think I've got more. My portfolio is more like 94% Bitcoin, maybe. Actually, that's not true. It's almost even. No, that's not true at all. The dollar value is definitely more in Bitcoin, but the asset value, the asset quantity, is kind of almost 60-40 Bitcoin, ETH, and then the rest are altcoins. Hex being a big one. Wow, Hex. Yeah, cheers, mate. Cheers, Jeffrey. Oh, dude, it's cold enough down here at this point to be wearing the happy Canadian toque. I've got it out once already on a stream. Good stuff. Love that toque, man.
They would do, because they know everybody's fucking stupid as hell. what I
Calm
would
down,
do
Alex.
if I was to whale is I would triangle drop it exactly to 35K. Everybody takes out their shorts expecting 30K and then go gig along. Just hyper pump it. They would liquidate all the shorts and make so much money.
Let's have a look at that, just that concept of what David Prettybread set up there before. Let's go to the Bitcoin chart. In 2019, let's just say, now I don't know this for a fact, but let's just say David Prettybread did buy 100% Bitcoin on September 2019. So if we go back to the all-time chart here, 2019 is here. March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So in September, let's just pick a random day in September. 21st of September 2019, the Bitcoin price was $10,000. So let's grab... Oh, David, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Link is what I have now. And the value is... Well, there you go. Okay, let's ignore that comment just for the time being, just for the shits and giggles of this. Let's just say that comment said I put 100% into Bitcoin, which you didn't, but that's smart, dude. Not too sure about Link. I don't know much about Link, but Ethereum for sure. So let's bring up a calculator. Bring this over here, skis. So what was it again? September... We'll just go any date here in September 21st. So Bitcoin price 13, just September 14th. What did we say? September 28th. Look at that. Look at the changes there. So the lower, okay, let's just say you bought on September 28, 2019, $8,216 US dollars, $8,216 US dollars, and you bought 300 euro. Hey Siri, what's 300 euro in US dollars?
300 euros is 365 US dollars and 45 cents, according to Yahoo.
365 US dollars. So at that point, 300. Cracky. What was it? Let's just call it 8 grand. 365. No, that's incorrect. What am I doing here? How am I doing this? I'm trying to work out the amount that you would have bought then. Actually, excuse me. Oh no. I've got to clear my throat. I've got this phlegm crap coming in my throat. I've got to clear my throat here. I don't have a... Can I just do this now? I just got to cough this. I'm getting over a chest infection. And the phlegm's come up. I got to clear it out. Hold on one second. Oh my goodness. Disgusting. Had to do that, folks. Sorry about that. That is just still trying to clear this out of my throat. You know when you get the infection and then it becomes yellow phlegm? Just all got right there. James in Germany, how you doing, man? How you doing, buddy? You live? I had to pee and I stumbled out into here. Yeah. That cough sounds rough. Yeah, dude. Actually, I thought I was feeling better. I feel pretty bad right now. I feel terrible right now. What happened then? It hit me just like over the head. What the hell? I thought I was getting better. What I was trying to do there, David, was to show you your gains, which you obviously know your gains. You know what you've achieved. Just back up in the chat. You bought Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Link, and now it's up to the value of 1,500 euro. Dude, my advice is to hodl that. Hodl all that. I don't know about Link. I guess we could look at Link on a D-Live stream sometime soon. Timski in the house. G'day, Tim. Hello, Jeff, David, Chad, James, and the man with the phlegmy throat, Mr. Bannon. Clunky, right? Let's continue watching old mate Alex and see what else he's got here.
That's how whales think. That's how smart people think. That's how smart traders think. Okay? So, what are my thoughts on this? I think it's nonsense, but in the case it isn't nonsense, that is what I would predict they would do. They're going to be moving 3 moves ahead of people. Okay? They're going to post something beforehand that no one's going to read. Then when it gains tons of attention and people start believing in it, people start getting afraid of it, they're going to use it again to make you do something, and then they're going to do the opposite of what you think it's going to do.
This is true.
It's such a basic way to make tons of money. Okay? They only make money when they trick you. Okay? Whales don't move in the way you think they're going to move, or they're not going to make money. They only make money when you get tricked.
Yep.
This is a hell of a trick. So I don't think this is true. I don't think we're going to 25K. I'm not saying we're not going to 25K.
Well, it almost did. And overnight it dropped down to 30. Or well, I saw 28, but on my on Binance it said 30.
But if this is somewhat true, they're going to do the opposite. And so again, I don't think we should take this post seriously. I don't think this is confirmation we're going to go to 35K and then giga pump. I just think you need to do this thought exercise right here, and this is how you need to think about people. This is how
also, don't forget, this could just be a troll, of which there are plenty on the internet. I know people that literally find pleasure out of making things difficult for other people. So they're called, well, they call them trolls. I call them dicks. But there are dicks on the internet.
You need to think about whales, and it's how you need to think about when you're
Timsky says, I hope you're well. 8 degrees here in Melbourne. Yeah, right. Cold times. Cold times. Winter is coming.
Smart people,
you know nothing,
trick you.
Jon Snow.
Okay, in most walks of life, people's goal is not to trick you. Smart people are going to make money by making money with you. But in the goal in the marketplace, when we're playing chess against each other, when we're playing a game of chicken, the goal is to trick you. They're not going to do what you want them to do. They're going to do the opposite, and that's how they make money, right? You don't make money. If everybody thought Bitcoin was going up, it would be at $100,000, $200,000 right now, and we couldn't make money. The reason it is at $40,000 or $35,000 is because people don't think it's going to go up. Okay? The way we make money is by betting against the entire world. The reason the entire world hasn't invested in Bitcoin is because they don't think it's going to 500,000. So we make money by betting against them.
That's the theory of a day trader, this guy's just laid it out. And that's what I disagree with. I think the long-term holders are the ones that do make more money. Actually, that's not true. They make more money without as much stress and as much strain on themselves. In the chit chat, Happy Canadian, I'm officially celebrating. What are you celebrating, Happy Canadian? I've been asked to photograph my cousin's wedding once restrictions are lifted here. Rad, dude. Weddings are fun, man. I wish I was doing weddings still. Well done, man. Chadsky, it's spring here, finally starting to warm up. Chadsky. It's 32 degrees here in Burlington. Dang. Congrats on passing your course. Tim, congrats. Great stuff, Jeff. Congrats on passing your course. What course did you pass? What have I missed in the chat? Oh, here. I've apologized for not being in D-Live streams. I've been back in school and just passed my final exam in professional photography. Happy Canadian. First of all, dude, you don't have to apologize for not being in my streams on D-Live. Don't worry about that, dude. And, well, congratulations on passing that course, man. Rad, man. Yeah, that's cool, dude. Look forward to seeing your wedding work, man. Weather-wise, we've been lucky. We've still been having 15 to 20 degree days. Yeah. But then those cold Victorian nights.
This all trading is. It's betting against what other people think. The vast majority of the world doesn't appreciate crypto right now. We appreciate it, and we think that they're going to appreciate it. So we're going to make money by getting in before them. This is very simple stuff right here. And I'm probably repeating something that everybody knows, but a lot of people don't understand this about trading. So the second the world actually agrees with us that crypto is valuable, crypto is going to become so valuable and become like Amazon, where you can't make much money because you're not betting against other people. Okay, Amazon.
But you could have made money if you bought when it was low and hold that. Hold it, hold it, hold it.
You can't make much money in it because everybody agrees Amazon's valuable. As soon as everybody agrees crypto's valuable, it's not going to be valuable. And the way you'll make money is when crypto crashes and saying, you know what, crypto's not valuable, and the whole world going, oh no, it's valuable, pumping up the price, and then you selling, and everybody going, oh wait, it's not valuable, and then you make all your money. All right, you get people to buy an overvalued asset and you bet against it. So that's it, guys. You should. I don't think we should pay attention to this price or this post right here, but I see so many people using this. And if you just use chess-like thinking here, and the reason why I wanted to make this is because people are failing to. You're failing to play the game of chess. And if you think like this, it's going to help you in life. It's going to help you in trading, and I think it's going to help you not get fiducialed by people, because this is how smart people operate. Okay, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Just my general thoughts on this.
That's a little depressing,
and a
that
fun
approach.
exercise to help you think a little bit clearer on how people behave in this marketplace. and just overall fun to talk about. So I'll see you next video.
But it is fun to talk about. I'll give him that. But that's, look, again, I want to repeat this. I don't have the answers here. I don't even have a very solid grasp on why this stuff happens. I'm only new to this world, right? I'm only new here. So I definitely don't have anything solid to offer you aside from who brought the dip and who bought the dip. So who brought it? Looks like the whales. Who bought it? I did. Did you? Not financial advice. Maybe you should have. Maybe you still can. What are we down to 30 grand now? Here's the other thing too I want to say just super quickly. I want to wrap this up here because I've got Marty here, a friend of mine from Sydney. We're going to go out and investigate some waterfalls and have a nice afternoon, nice day and afternoon. But we will be live on DLive later on today. I'm going to drink this gin, aviation gin. This was a request from the Coin Captain on DLive. This is his favorite gin from Portland, Oregon. He's from Seattle. He said, dude, you've got to get this gin. So I got a bottle. We've still got the cheeses that Shyla Rose sent me. Tennessee whiskey and Merlot cheese. I've already had some of it. Marty hasn't had any. And the crackers. Cheese is from the States and the crackers are from the UK. This gin is from the States. We're going to have this. I'm going to have Martin here next to me. It's going to be later than usual because we're going to go out and have a good day first. But then we're going to do a later stream on DLive. Just a boozy, ginny, cheesy, hanging out. Not really a normal stream, but just good time, solid fun streams. So if you want to come and hang out on the DLive, I'm going to give you the little linky poo. How am I going to give it to you? I'm going to give it to you now in the chit chat. If you don't follow me on DLive, there it is for you. Come on over and look how rad this bottle is. It's got a nice little concave back with a little gradient there, a little corrugation. It just looks rad, huh? So I'm going to look forward to that. I'd love to have you over there with me on the DLive later on. As it stands, it'll probably be later than usual. Normally I stream 3 p.m. Eastern Australian time. This is probably going to be maybe 7 p.m., a little later than usual. There's the link there if you haven't followed me over on the DLive machine. And I guess that's all we got time for today because I believe Marty should be awake now. It's 9. He should be up by 9 o'clock. I get up early. I got up at 7 and had a shower and watched some Curb Your Enthusiasm. He's still snoring his head off. I'll go and wake him up now, folks. Thanks for being here on this interesting day. I'll see you all on the Machine of D's. Congrats again, Jeff. Looking forward to your wedding stuff.